This video is for you if you regularly find a new notebook that you just need to have right this second, even though you don't know exactly how you're going to use it, but it's fine because you'll figure it out later. Meanwhile, your stack of unused notebooks looks like this. It's okay. We are one and the same. The first step is acknowledging you have a problem. And the next step is making a plan. So in this video, I'll be giving you 50+ ways to use up a notebook so you can start using your stash and sleep better at night. You're welcome. Number 1, a traditional bullet journal. Knowing me, I am always going to recommend a bullet journal. I've been using one for 6+ years at this point. I think bullet journals rock. So if you're looking for a way to use up a notebook, maybe try a bullet journal. Number 2, a reading journal. As an avid reader, I love to track my reading in as many different ways as possible, and my favorite way is using a reading journal. I have many videos showing how I use mine on my channel, so check those out for more inspiration. Number 3, a gift journal. This is the perfect journal to track all the holidays you celebrate, all of your friends and family's birthdays, to make sure that you never forget anyone's special occasion and you always have the perfect gift on hand. Speaking of gifts and holidays and special people, Mother's Day is coming up, and if you have no idea what to get your mom this Mother's Day, today's video's sponsor, Ana Luisa, is here to save the day. Gifting your mom jewelry you know she'll love is such a thoughtful way to show her you know her best and that you recognize and appreciate all she does for you. You know mom will love a piece or 2 or 3 of sustainable and beautiful jewelry that celebrates our collective mother, Mother Earth, by having a minimal impact on the planet. Ana Luisa only uses recycled gold in their pieces as well as lab-grown diamonds, so they're not involved in mining and harming our Mother Earth. They're also 100% carbon neutral. Pick out a beautiful piece that reminds you of your mom, or maybe give her full choice with a gift card. You could even get matching pieces for you both to wear together to represent your unbreakable bond. Make Mom's Day and treat her to new jewelry pieces with Ana Luisa's buy one, get one 40% off sale. 2 pieces for mom, or maybe 1 for her, 1 for you. Use the link in my description box to shop the sale. That's buy one, get one 40% off when you use the link in my description box. Thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video, and now on to number 4. A wedding planning notebook, or a notebook to plan any big event. I had so many things to keep track of when I was planning my wedding that having a dedicated notebook for it was a must. Number 5, long-form journaling. This could be a diary or morning pages, however you think about it. Using a notebook for long-form journaling is a classic. Number 6, a moving journal. I made one of my own when I was moving across the country 6 months ago with my husband and our 2 cats. I made a video talking about it, so I'll link that for you if you need some inspiration. Number 7, crafting journal. This is perfect if you're into some sort of crafting like sewing, knitting, crochet, or embroidery. I made a dedicated sewing journal and I love having a place to keep track of all my projects. I'll link that video as well if you want some inspiration. Number 8, a sketchbook. Number 9, a scrapbook or memory journal. Number 10, a junk journal. Number 11, a vacation planning and memories journal. Number 12, a notebook just for handwriting or lettering practice. Number 13, a finances or budgeting journal. Number 14, a hobby journal. Maybe you like to write, or you're into woodworking or gardening. Number 15, an astrology journal. If you're into astrology, if you're learning more about it, or just trying to track the different cycles of the planets, making a journal for it is a great way to gather everything you're learning in one place. Number 16, a tarot journal. If you like to do tarot readings, having a dedicated journal to write out your thoughts and impressions after each reading can be a great way to go back and see at a later date if your readings turned out to be true. Number 17, a personality type journal. I don't know about you, but I am obsessed with taking personality tests like Myers-Briggs or the Enneagram, and I think it would be so much fun to have a journal dedicated to your personality type where you can really dive deep and do all of that juicy research. Number 18, a note-taking or study journal. Whatever it is you're trying to learn, having a notebook dedicated to it makes it really easy to refer back and review. Number 19, a fitness or wellness journal. If you're on a fitness or a wellness journey, having a journal to track your goals, your progress can be deeply motivating. Number 20, a therapy journal. All of us need a little bit of therapy, and it's really helpful to have a place to write out your thoughts and impressions after a session to make sure that you don't forget those really big breakthroughs that you can have in therapy. It's also great to have a place to write out your thoughts before therapy to make sure you can prioritize what's really important to you in your sessions. Number 21, a dream journal. If you're somebody who has a lot of dreams and likes to spend time analyzing them, having a dream journal on your nightstand where you can jot down your dreams when you first wake up might be exactly what you need. Number 22, a vision journal. Like a traditional vision board, but in notebook form, this is a great way to plan your future. Number 23, a love note journal. This is a really adorable idea that you can do with a significant other, where you can alternate writing each other love notes in a notebook somewhere in your home. Number 24, a movies and TV journal. If you're really into TV and movies, this might be exactly the journal for you. Number 25, a recipe journal. If you love to cook or you're trying to convince yourself you love to cook, having a recipe journal is an amazing idea. Number 26, meal planning and grocery lists. If you like to meal plan or if you're cooking for multiple people and you need to be a little more organized, having a journal for meal planning and grocery shopping might be just the thing. Number 27, a gratitude or affirmations journal. If you're working on practicing more gratitude in your life, having a gratitude journal that you can write in every single day might help you on your journey. Number 28, a work bullet journal or career planning notebook. Some people need a separate bullet journal for work or just want to have a place where they can track projects or plan for their future when it comes to their career. Number 29, a bucket list. You can even have a shared notebook for a bucket list that you want to do with a specific family member or maybe your best friend. Number 30, a nature or hiking or bird watching journal. Number 31, a swatching journal. If you're like me and have a ridiculous stash of stationery and art supplies, having one place where you have everything swatched might be just the ticket to keep you more organized. Number 32, a quote journal. Words are magical, and sometimes we just need a place to write down the words that touch our hearts. Number 33, a language learning journal. If you're working on learning a new language, having a dedicated notebook where you can write out vocabulary, translations, grammar rules, and so much more can be really invaluable to improving your skills with that new language. Number 34, a pregnancy or parenthood journal. If you're a parent or soon to be a parent, having a place to write down your thoughts, feelings, your hopes and fears, information from doctor's appointments. It could be really great to have all of those things in one place so that you can go back and remember that time in the years to come. Number 35, a skill journal. No matter what skill you're trying to learn, having a place to track your progress is so motivating. Number 36, goal tracking. If you have a lot of goals that you're trying to accomplish, maybe you need a notebook dedicated to those goals where you can really get into the nitty-gritty of how you're gonna get there. Number 37, brainstorming or lists. Sometimes if you have a messy brain, you just need a place where you can brainstorm or brain dump everything out and get it all sorted on the page. Number 38, passwords. I personally use encrypted software on my computer to track my passwords, but if you are someone who needs things to be analog on paper, maybe you need a journal for passwords, but make sure you keep it secure. Number 39, a music journal. If you're a big fan of music, this could be a great place to track your favorite artists, your new favorite songs, to build playlists, or create spreads inspired by an album. Number 40, a vocabulary journal. If you're trying to improve your vocabulary in your mother mother tongue, having a journal to write down every word you hear or read that is new to you, along with its definition, goes a long way in helping you to remember those new words. Number 41, a wish list or a shopping list. If you're trying to work on shopping less, it can be really helpful to have a notebook where you can just write down everything you're tempted to buy, leave it for at least a couple weeks, if not a couple months, and come back later to see if you're still interested. It can also be a great resource when your birthday comes around or your anniversary and people are asking what you want. You have a list right there of things you've wanted over the last couple months, and you can provide them to your friends and family. Number 42, a decision notebook. If you have trouble with decisions, sometimes having a place that is dedicated to writing out pros and cons or long-form journaling your thoughts and feelings about a decision can really help you to parse it out. Number 43, a house renovation or decor notebook. If you're working on decorating your house, having a notebook dedicated to supplies you need to pick up at the hardware store, drawing out a floor plan, creating a mood board, and so much more can be invaluable. Number 44, a house management journal. Sometimes it's nice to have a notebook that can contain all of the things that are involved in running a household. Expenses, supplies, routines, maintenance, important numbers, cleaning schedules. There's a lot that goes into keeping a home, and a home maintenance journal might be the answer. Number 45, a worry journal. If you're a worrier or deal with anxiety, it can be really nice to have a place where you can write out your worries, acknowledge them, and then let them go. Number 46, a houseplant journal. If you, like me, sorely lack a green thumb, but you still want to have houseplants, I definitely recommend starting a houseplant journal where you can track the different species of plants you have and the requirements for their care when it comes to fertilizer, soil, light, temperature, water, and more. Number 47, a self-reflection journal. This could be a really great place to record things that you learn about yourself and your life, whether it's reflections on a nonfiction book you're reading, or just realizations that you might have in having a conversation with a friend or your significant other, or maybe a revelation in therapy. Number 48, a project tracker or Kanban notebook. If you're somebody who loves to pick up lots of different projects in different areas of your life, it might be fun to have a notebook just dedicated to planning out whatever project you're currently excited about. Whether you like to use lists, create diagrams, or maybe you love a Kanban board, having a notebook dedicated to projects could help you out. Number 49, a collections journal. This is a great idea if you have a bullet journal and you get tired with having to recreate spreads over and over again every time you move into a new journal. You could create a collections journal where you can have all of those spreads in one place and use it for a longer period of time. And last but not least, idea number 50, a happiness journal. This is a beautiful way to keep track of things that make you happy or make you smile every single day. Not only does it feel good to record the good things that happen in our days, but it can also help on a not so good day to be able to open it and flip through all the beautiful moments you've experienced. So those are my 50 plus ideas for how to use a notebook. I hope this video included at least one idea that you want to incorporate into your life. And if it did, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know if you're going to try any of these ideas in your unused notebooks. I'm also curious, how many unused notebooks do you have? I feel like I'm gonna come out on top, but we shall see. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to use the link in my description box to shop their buy one, get one 40% off sale and treat your mom to some beautiful sustainable jewelry for Mother's Day. If you have more ideas for how to use a notebook that I didn't list in this video, please leave them in the comments down below so everyone watching this can get even more awesome ideas so we can all use up our stash. Thank you so much to my patrons for your support. If you want to join the squad, feel free. There's a link in the card and in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you really soon in my next one. Bye, friends.